Evening all.
Well,
Right, so basically we decided what we'd do is we'd just juxtapose Manchester, this, literally round the streets here in the 1840s to 1850s with Chongqing Chongqing in China, which is the fastest growing city in the world, and you're probably all wearing or own something that has been made there. And Chongqing is practically where the working classes of the world are kept tidily. They do a bloody good fried dish where it's you get a hot spicy stew thing, and you stick raw meat in it, and it comes out, and it's really delicious. And, anyway, Ryan, my piece is based upon, I just ripped off loads of Victorian commentary upon Oxford Road area, where 1 in 3 of the workers died from their working conditions or their living conditions, and Ryan concentrated on Chongqing or Chongqing, however you like to pronounce it.
I would not like to pronounce it. Totally avoid pronouncing it.
How did you come about your pieces, which are actually poetry, whereas mine is just like a load of ripped off shit?
Mine is mostly also ripped off shit with some words in between.
You did interview a friend who worked there, though.
I do have a friend who worked in China, but I didn't interview him.
Hey, you said you did! You said you did!
I asked him for tips.
Oh, right.
He sent me some articles. There's a fine article on N+1 about art in Trisham. Should we just read the poem?
Yeah,
let's read the poem.
carry on.
It's a two-hander. Okay, I started it. Who wouldn't want to build a new world? Who wouldn't change a childhood or take back a bloody word, spit at mother? If you build it, maybe the ghosts will come, dressed in white and swinging for forgiveness.
Recall the new town off Oxford Road, 1801 to 1851. Life expectancy calculated at 25.3 years. In contracted, crooked courts and passages, the air choked with factory smoke and shoddy dust, 4,000 human beings have reached the lowest stage of humanity. In streets sunk in pools of shit, a weaver in a dark wet cellar, in measureless filth and stench, had to bail out the water from his dwelling every morning.
An empty beach will not be silent. Diggers will not rest, not in the open air, not when you must go so far down to rise. Livable, safe, the future goes both ways. I don't want to talk about food, what we eat, what mother swallows, what father dug the holes for. So many buildings marked for demolition, buried for a better life, mother crane, father concrete, not even on a map. Puddles fill the dark and faces bloom orange over a brazier. And the Bang Bang Army shoulders their quads for 50 kilos of rice, 50 kilos of leaves, 50 kilos of lemongrass, 50 kilos of mint. Life a little better here, and sometimes things are heavier, sometimes we earn less.
Talk about food, what they eat, adulterated, poisoned provisions, weaving cotton 69 hours a week for 11 shillings. Sometimes they earn less. The villainy of mixing gypsum, alum or chalk with flour, tainted meat taken from diseased cattle, a pig found dead and decayed, 4D for pork chops at the butcher's.
Megacity, weren't we capital? Megacity means princes and the heavy smiles of those who lay under princes. Megacity, 18 is still quite a lot. Megacity, give us this day our daily cheap parts. Megacity means bridges of glass, walls of glass, whole faces of glass. Megacity means never having to take the stairs. Megacity, when will you send your eggs to India? Megacity means Moet and Chandon. Megacity, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Megacity, rev your engines red, no speed limit, no cop, no stop, no glitter till we're at sea. Megacity means never having to say I'm sorry. Megacity, megacity, do wah diddy.
It should be noted, blood, that many of Manchester's Victorian buildings exploit the semiotics of neoclassical architecture to reinforce the concept of divine order, blood, and therefore legitimise the British class system. Your grand houses were built with the blood of your workers. The stout Doric columns represent the working classes and occupy the ground floor, where they support the middle and upper classes. The mortar was mixed with sweat and tears. The Ionic columns. The wind howls through your estates like the cry of a factory child, which represent the middle classes, adorn the second floor. Your walls ooze blood, whilst the exquisite Corinthian columns, representing the aristocracy, articulate the third floor.
Pause for laughter. No contradiction, no story. No destruction, no balloon. No power station, no smoke. No smoke, no heat. No fire, no water. No fire, no hot water. Call the rivers coincidence. Call blight landmark. Call it making work. Call your bed obsolete, your house obsolete. Fence a patch of grass big enough for a gnome. Fence a corner, leave it a few years. Come back and call it stranger. Call it miracle. Call your favorite restaurant deja vu. Would you press pause or raise high the roof beams? Call graffiti whatever you want. One day it will be framed. All 100 flowers, red or yellow, will be vased. Sipping tea, we can't talk about anything else. Whenever we ask, the answer is always someplace else. Where skyscrapers spurt from planes like creeping plants. I can place different things in different boxes. A rubber chicken, a banana. But there is little I can change. I name my son, I take my photo, I hang what I can on the line and wait for the concrete to dry. Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.